Patrick Osagie Eholor, a human rights activist and president of One Love Foundation. Sir, as we speak now, the trending news is Betta Edu, who barely 7 months in office has done the unthinkable. What do you think about what he has done? What do you think about what Bola Tinubu's reaction is? And what advice will you give to Nigeria?
Well, you know, what she did is not strange in Nigeria setting. First of all, let me appreciate President Bola Tinubu. I did a video on this that went viral. This is not the first time I've said this. As a matter of fact, when she was appointed in the office, I talked to Nigerians and said, what are the indices she had to give money to the poor people? And who are the poor people, right? You have to classify that. And people thought I was just raising doors, you know, but I'm glad that you've been exposed. But my most ultimate disappointment of this is that 37 years old beautiful woman, signed-minded, a doctor. What commenter with fraud? This is very sad. Don't encourage it. However, before her, someone was in that office under Buhari. The same thing also happened, and I'm glad that the EFCC is also inviting her. But if we must continue with this, we must change the narrative. We must, employ IT students. We have unemployed people here who are very versatile when it comes to IT. There must be database. There must be indices. There must be. We must do something wrong. It's one of it's shocking and surprising, more disappointing that even the then Vice President Osagie went to the market when we were talking about giving women money to farm. I said sharing 10,000 as a sort of a palliative or a loan to the very poor, as they would say. These were all meant to exploit the Nigerian citizen, to steal from us as usual. But I'm glad that Tinubu is taking the right step. But we cannot just use Betta Edu as a scapegoat. There are so many factors that connected to this. Don't also forget that there were members that were raised for 160 billion for Kogi visitations. There were no airport in Kogi. There were no airport. They paid for tickets. They paid for hotels. They paid for airport car rental. And these are just unimaginable as civilized as we are. So this probe of this investigation shouldn't end with Betta Edu, but it should also continue with those guys who are in the parasites. That's my view of this, and I think President Tinubu is doing well in this aspect because he has a name. He's here as a president of necessity. I didn't vote for him, but now that he has become a corner head, as a stone, rather, the builder rejected. Let him become a cornerstone for Nigeria and change the narrative. And more also, if we want to eradicate corruption, we must introduce death penalty. That's what sustained China and Japan. Because we cannot just be saying it on lip service. We must do something about it. That's my take.